Viking has come out with new custom panel ice machines, and that is very cool. Some of these models can store up to 27 pounds of ice, and they can produce 65 pounds of ice per day. That means you need to consume a lot of ice in order to make that math work. But anyway, the headline here is that Viking scientists and explorers have found the iceberg that sunk the Titanic. And when they ship these models to you, they will fill it with Titanic ice. Incredible! Incredible. Anthony?
Too soon. Two things pop up to me about these new ice machines that I really like. One is, and I know John will find this important, especially from his sales management days, all versions have a pump. I read again, all versions have a pump. Huge, very important. Second is I really like the Bright Shield antimicrobial lighting that creates a clean environment on the craft and clear ice models, because as a reminder, the containers are not refrigerated, they're insulated. So this helpful moment, especially if you don't use your ice machine a lot and around the gaskets and whatnot, can really help keep a clean environment for where you're storing your ice. John, how do you feel about these models?
Yeah, look, just generally speaking, I love when brands kind of move past that old kind of checkbox mentality of just kind of having something. These aren't token SKUs, that just are out there to kind of fill out a catalog, right? I mean, this is a genuine investment in the category now. They have 4 models, 2 of them are clear ice machines and 2 of them are nugget ice machines. And that's because of the ADA offerings for each one of them. But each one of them, and Anthony, you alluded to some of them and Tom did too. I mean, each one of them has the specs and the hygiene features and really the daily production numbers that put them in a legitimate ice conversation now. The clear ice unit you talked about, Bright Shield is awesome with antimicrobial lighting. 39 pounds of ice a day and 28 pounds of storage, which is great. The nugget ice unit had 65 pounds, as Tom talked about, with 27 pounds. Both of them have factory installed pumps. That's the key word, right? That it's factory installed. It's not a pump that you have to install after the fact. And then the Nugget Ice unit has a 20-minute clean cycle, right? Which makes it easier for customers to live with. And that's kind of the real story here, right? Viking now has a credible option, and that's plural, right? 4 models, 2 ice types, real production, real sanitation, real usability. So when you're building out those Viking kitchens and these outdoor packages, you're no longer trying to kind of justify an afterthought ice machine, right? So I think this is a meaningful upgrade for the line for sure.